Oh my God, I'm 50 and I finally figured out self-love. It's not about perfection, it's about being raw, real, and authentic, and embracing who we are. So I dare you to join me on this journey. I'm Tina, and you're watching Unfiltered Self-Love. I'm at my lovely friend Amanda's house. Of course, I have to have some coffee, and her coffee is extremely good, always organic, raw milk. Love it, love it, love it. And we are doing face stuff today. She has some amazing products that she's going to share with me. I am really excited. I'm going to share what I've been up to. And she has red light therapy. How cool is this going to be, right? I've always wanted to do this, and I hear about red light therapy. I heard it works. And yeah, I mean, if you can see, I'm really wrinkling out. My skin is thin, and yes, the menopausal doctor says it's from perimenopause symptoms. So, ha, ha, ha. Cheers. Here comes my friend with some masks. So, Amanda, she's so beautiful, isn't she? So she has this thing she saw. What did you see? About the face, like unwrinkle. We want to unwrinkle. We're going to be younger and younger and get more and more beautiful and more amazing as we age.
And we want to do it naturally.
Yes.
So we don't want to use poisons.
No poison.
No poisons. So I saw somewhere that using a green tea compress on your face, followed by a red light box, massively within 6 weeks reduces your fine lines and wrinkles.
How often though do we have to do it?
I would say every day.
Oh, so I'm coming over her house every day.
But it's very easy to do. Like, you just get some matcha and mix it up into a green paste, and then put some on a cotton wool. And then, do you want to do it for yourself, or do you want me to do it for you? There you go. I can
do it.
And put some on your face, and just
where the wrinkles are.
I mean, I would do it all over. Like, yeah.
I can't see a thing, but you know what? It's okay.
It's looking good.
Ooh, I'm turning into Hulk woman.
You are. And you have to leave it on for like about 20 minutes, I think, because the matcha, the green tea, has all the super antioxidants.
It's okay for under my eyes?
Yeah. It's completely safe.
Well, that's what we like to hear. Oh, the wrinkles above the lip.
You're doing good.
So weird.
I'm gonna just finish you off.
Okay.
Here we go. And there you go. Yeah. And then the combination of the red light afterwards and the antioxidants that have then been
get under this eye,
soaking into your skin for 20 minutes, mean that it kind of rejuvenates. Ultimately, it rejuvenates your skin's potential for
what's the difference between the matcha and like an actual green tea?
No, you can use any green tea.
Oh, look, the neck is so wrinkled.
You can use any green tea. It's just that the only green tea I have in my house is matcha. So,
because you're healthy.
Yeah, actually, I hate matcha to drink.
I don't drink either.
It's disgusting.
Almost She-Hulk. It's so fun.
So you're gonna have to stand there looking green for a little bit.
Okay, we'll drink coffee while we do it, which is actually a dehydrant and actually causes more wrinkles.
Brilliant.
How fun is this? Okay, so Amanda.
Yes.
I went to this dermatologist lady, and she said she gave me some stuff to purchase, but I didn't purchase her stuff because you and I, we don't purchase chemicals.
Right.
So I got this Green People.
Yeah.
And this is a foaming face wash.
Yeah.
It's prebiotics and green tea in it. Okay.
Green tea.
Look at that. I didn't even read the green tea. I just saw probiotics. I'm like, oh, I like that. Then I have this vitamin C and collagen eye serum.
Very good.
I did that. And then I have this from Green People, this collagen boost vitamin C serum. It's hydraulic acid and what's that word? Bakuchi. No idea what that is.
I mean, all vitamin C and collagen. I mean, collagen and vitamin C work together, right? So
yeah,
collagen requires vitamin C to be use effective.
Yeah.
So anything combination, as long as they're still the rest of the ingredients are good, then it's a positive for your skin.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to like this area, and under my eyes just recently. Okay, I used this bullshit, this Miracle Eye Zone thing, a marine thing. This
I don't know that
BS,
company.
and it wrinkled me. It dried my eyes out, and ever since I've used this, I've had these major wrinkles coming in.
So I remember reading a long time ago that one of the biggest causes of puffy under eyes is eye creams and eye treatments.
Really? Well,
like they stick and stay under your skin. So in actual fact, you have to be really careful about which eye treatments you're using. You want very clean ingredients.
What do you use? Because your eyes are great.
I don't use anything specific for my eyes.
You don't put anything under your eyes?
Yeah.
If I just do, I'm wondering, well, we can ask experts too, but you know, it's between friends. If anything, would this like...
Yeah, like a really simple eye serum like this, it looks, I mean, I can't read these ingredients.
I can't read it either.
But I mean, it's from a good company and it's vitamin C and collagen, and that in principle would be a good thing. But it's just whether it sits heavy and then soaks in, and then that causes the kind of puffiness around the eyes.
Okay, so I have this
anti-aging cream.
Yeah, with prebiotics. And this is the stuff I've been putting underneath. I've been putting all this stuff underneath my eyes because I want to get rid of these wrinkles. But you're right, I'm getting a bit puffy. This stuff, the dermatologist told me to buy to clean my face.
I wouldn't use that company.
And Amanda is like my go-to for anything healthy, organic, anything that works. I mean, look at her. You're gorgeous. As I drink some more coffee. This Clinique stuff, I just use it as an oil, and it just takes my makeup off.
Okay.
That's what I'm using it for. I still
wouldn't use Clinique.
No.
One of the things I do for makeup, I do have a Green People cleanser for makeup. So if I've just got a little bit of mascara on, something like that, then I'll use that. Or if I've got a full face of makeup, I will use organic jojoba oil. So that's it by itself. And you rub it in, and it just literally, like, your makeup kind of pours off your face.
Well, that's what I need.
And then you just get a cotton thing with some warm water and just wipe it off.
Okay.
And it takes everything off, and it's just one ingredient. That's it.
Okay, so what do you use besides that?
So all my makeup, I generally use Inika makeup, which is one of the cleanest brands of makeup. And there is a really good website called MyPure, which does relatively, I mean, predominantly super clean products. Okay. They're supposed to. I know that some of them are a little on the edge, but most of them are. And you can get all your makeup there. You can get cleansers there. You can get all sorts of things.
Okay.
And then to clean, so then I will clean it with, as I say, the Green People jojoba. And then for my skin, I have previously concocted my own oil. So a mixture. Of course you
have. Oh my God. We need this.
I just listen to what's good.
Yeah.
So argan oil, bit of jojoba oil, rosehip oil.
Yep, rosehip.
I use a little bit of rose essential oil just to make it smell nice too.
I love that.
The other one that's interesting for around the eyes, by the way, that's come up recently, which I'm exploring, is castor oil. Now, I know from a facialist that it's really, really heavy and you shouldn't use it for a blanket coverage, but certainly it's great for eyebrows and eyelashes in terms of growth.
Yes, I do put those on my eyes.
But some people are claiming that kind of as a result of that, just having it like a little roller of castor oil that you just roll around your eyes in the evening is very beneficial. So, you know, I have to weigh that up with how much it would sit in your skin.
Yeah.
And then to moisturize either my own mixture of oil, or I have recently started just using Madara as a brand, which again I got on MyPure. And this one is a total renewal night cream, and this one is an ultimate facelift. day cream.
Oh, yeah. Facelift. I like the sound of that one.
I find this too light.
Do you?
For the whole day. My skin, I mean, I had eczema as a child, so my skin can veer towards dehydrated.
Yeah.
So I use my oil combination first and then put this on pre-makeup.
Okay. Yeah.
But the night cream is really nourishing, and I feel I really enjoy that. And then I have tallow, again, pure ingredients, Nourish Balm, which I use for my whole body. So that's a really good one. And there are 3 different Nourish tallow balms that Fierce Nature make. So there's, well, I do actually more than 3, but the 3 that I've had. Nourish Balm with sweet orange, Magnesium Balm, which is great for any sore muscles, for sleep. So you can rub it on your feet at night if you're having sleep issues. You can rub it on any sore muscles after the gym. And then, of course, Menopausal Balm.
We gotta have that.
That's with wild yam, and to help support balancing your hormones as you're in perimenopause and menopause. And this one, I mean, you can apply it anywhere in your body, but I just put it on my stomach next to my wound. That feels like the most appropriate place, but that's just me. And then, oh yeah, the other thing I've started doing is gua sha.
Okay, tell me about that, because I've seen it and I'm like, oh yeah, right.
Yeah, but okay, so the little gel's starting to form. Yeah.
Okay.
Gauge,
yeah.
and I was like, not having that.
Yeah.
So actually, I'd been given these as presents like a couple of
nice.
years ago, and they'd been sitting on my dresser for ages.
Yep, it was sit on mine too.
And then the gel started, and I was like, okay, so. I don't even do this properly, but you can go on YouTube and you can find 100 tutorials on how to use
know how to use things.
These things. But I do actually think it's good. So at night, I'll put on either my oil, my mixed homemade oil, or the night cream, and then I'll kind of just scrape it along, up, scrape it down. Apparently, you have to go down your neck for the lymphatic drainage, and then up your face.
Lymphatic. Oh yeah, that's it.
And then you do your gels, or you take this little place and you go up each side here.
Okay.
That feels good. It feels like I'm moving my
I just do this naturally with my hands.
Yeah, well, this is, well, you can feel.
I'm touching the matcha.
Yeah, touching the matcha. You can feel how that goes up your skin and up your face. I'm not going to do it hard on you, but I do it quite hard.
Do you do it hard? Yeah.
And then I've got a little roller as well, which I actually, for the fine lines around my mouth.
Oh yeah, yours.
I just kind of rub it in, and I feel like I'm helping put the collagen in, restore it. I mean, how true? I don't know. And then,
okay, this is what I want. I mean, this stuff is good too.
The frownies. Yeah, so these are the non-toxic Botox, basically. And all you do is they come. There's all different ones you can buy.
Oh yeah.
But they come in.
Like stickers?
They're stickers, but they're on non-toxic craft paper, and they're cut into, it's very hard to see here, but they're cut into all different shapes. So you can tear them apart into little pieces, and then you kind of build them into a structure on your face at night. So you wet them. So you put your cream on, leave it 15 minutes, then kind of massage where you're going to put them, stick them on, and I do forehead. I do a kind of create a structure on my forehead. I look like an owl. And then I do a couple down the side here for these lines that are getting deeper and deeper. And then you sleep in them.
Oh, right? Cool.
And then you can either just gently peel them off in the morning, or you can dampen them and they come off more easily. Now they're not super cheap, but I have found the trick that you can reuse them quite a lot.
Really?
So if I build my structure on one night and then I peel it off into one piece, I can use that for another 2 to 3 nights.
Wow.
So then it becomes quite affordable. And my kids have said that they notice the difference.
Really?
They said these lines here in the middle were much more pronounced.
Yeah.
And that they are much less now. So
but like anything, you got to keep doing it and like be consistent with it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I try to do it every night, and now that I've found that I can reuse them, I can afford to do them every night.
Yeah.
So, and then obviously for my baskets, because I do have an organic and ethical gift basket business, I have a lot of these products, which I will just lift up and show to you. These are just my beauty products for my baskets.
So we have a face mask.
We've got two different face masks.
We got 8 coactive ingredients, 7 coacting ingredients, anti-aging and rejuvenating mask.
So this company, the Clay Cure, they're like the experts in the use of clay, which is for detoxing, for getting rid of heavy metals, all of these things.
Really?
Yeah. So this one,
heavy metals is important.
Yeah, this one is the EMF cleanse.
Oh yeah.
So this is a bath soak where you lie in the bath and not have your phone anywhere near you and let yourself.
I know. I'm so bad about that.
Let yourself soak in that for 20 minutes. And they do all different sorts of things. There's happy mud, soaking clay, speaks for itself. This is quite a calming one. So these are the tallow products that I use from First Nature. And then I have cherry tree naturals as well. I was looking for a nice little soap company that uses natural ingredients, and they do all different soaps. And
I love the rose. You like rose, huh?
I love rose.
God, I love rose too. I have this rose collagen thing, and the dermatologist lady said, "Oh, it doesn't do you any good. It's just," and I'm like, "But it smells so nice." And she goes, "Just put it on, just for joy."
Yeah, joy,
because it's like this. It's like a gel. I mean, like liquid.
This is a Sweet Dreams mist, which is
mist.
again for like helping that menopausal sleep. So
Clay Cure, do they do? Because I'm looking into doing a colon cleanse, and I know bentonite clay.
Yes, they do.
Is one of those things you can use for a colon cleanse.
Yeah, their website.
I'm starting to I'm feeling it coming into my skin. All the matcha. Yeah. I'm like, oh.
Is it itchy?
Well, a little bit because I could feel it.
Yeah,
it's okay. I put my makeup on.
Do you want to start the red light therapy?
Yeah.
So here's a red light box, it was like 60 quid from Amazon.
Oh, really?
So it's not super expensive to buy. And actually, my son sprained his ankle this weekend. His foot,
you did.
And I've been using the red light therapy on it as well because it's good for all sorts of healing. And it has a 15-minute timer on it. And then you just...
Do I look directly into it?
You can.
Really?
It's good for your eyes too. But you don't have to. You can just stand there.
I just stand there and just talk to you?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. I just have it next to me when I'm watching TV. Counterbalance the television.
We all have to counterbalance television. Oh my God. Look at my face is so red.
So, but I'm constantly learning. It does get really hot just to watch.
I'm like a little kid.
Yeah.
I'm Darth Vader from the dark side. I'm going to cut this out.
No, let's build ourselves up.
This is so cool. I knew that you would have some really great stuff, Amanda. And then when you said the red light, I'm like, oh, I'm there.
She just invited herself over.
I did. Like, oh, you're filming. She's like, okay.
Just back from the gym.
Yeah. And I'm going to the gym.
Yeah, and that's true also. That is resistance training for our age is really important as well.
Yeah, the gym people are saying about, because everything is sagging, like the muscle mass just was gone, and I'm like, where's my bum and breast? It just left, and then the stomach is just sagging. And they said, well, you need weights, and I going to their cardio classes or sweat classes and instead, because they're more fun and I get a better workout. And they're like, no, you need to actually do heavy weight training. I'm like, okay.
So, well, I find the machines quite fun. So I can just sit, if I was doing free weights, I think I would find it harder because I'd have to kind of concentrate on what I was doing more. Whereas those resistance machines, you kind of just sit down and
you're there,
pull your arms together, or you do this, or lift your legs, and it's kind of easy for you. This is going to be something I heard.
Tell me.
Yeah. So I was looking on Instagram. There you go, source of all knowledge.
Always Instagram.
And this woman I follow who is all about women's sexual liberation and freedom and how important it is and all the rest of it. And one of the things she said is that if you use a yoni egg, you know what a yoni egg is?
I don't.
Okay, it's like a little egg made of crystal, smooth crystal, and you insert it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then it strengthens your muscles there.
Yeah.
But also apparently that whole strengthening of your muscles strengthens everything. So it gives you a boob lift, gives you a facelift, all of it.
Really? I'd be freaked out that the thing would be stuck in me.
I think you could push it out.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. Because I've seen those things and I'm like, I don't know.
I know. Well, I mean, Gwyneth Paltrow sells a lot of them, I think.
Does she?
Yeah, on her.
She's pretty cool, isn't she? She's like
Yeah.
into health and organic and natural stuff. She's really cool.
Yeah, she's just quite overpriced though. It's quite expensive.
Well, of course, she's a movie star.
But if you could get them and look, if you can make things yourself at home, like I say, making your own oils is really easy. You just buy the right oils. It's kind of the only thing, obviously organic, cold pressed, and then making sure that they're light oils rather than super heavy, like a castor oil is too heavy.
Yeah.
And then you can just mix it to what feels good for your skin.
I did have this other stuff, avocado oil, like a cream. And I was putting that before the wrinkles came in around my eyes. I was putting that on my eyes and it did the job.
Yeah, I do. Avocado is one of the ones in my collection.
I eat a lot of avocado now too.
Yeah.
To help with you could put it internal to help the external.
So a friend of mine actually has made his own muscle balm. Well, it's not a balm really, it's a muscle tonic.
Yeah.
With alcohol and grated avocado stone. He says it really works.
Grated avocado stone.
Yeah.
Stone.
He's grated the avocado stone. He's put the alcohol in and it's like seeped. And he uses it, the combination. I know nothing about that.
That's interesting.
But he's
what's he using it for?
He's very athletic. So kind of soothing muscles and that sort of thing.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. People have a lot of interesting things they do.
There is a lot out there. And I think that the key is that there's so much you can make yourself. Right? If you're on a budget, like even the tallow, I will show you.
Have you made some yourself?
Well, I make tallow to eat.
Oh, I have tallow drippings to fry my stuff up in.
Yeah, I mean, you can buy tallow.
I have tallow from the farmer's market.
Yeah. So this company, Also Organic, is the same woman who does the Fierce Nature tallow. So she's got her food company also, and she's got her makeup brand Fierce Nature. So this is organic ghee.
Oh yeah, grass fed. Always grass fed.
Always grass fed. So this is organic tallow. So these I use for cooking. But when I make my own beef stock you have to leave after it's cooked to settle, and you refrigerate it for 24 hours, and the fat rises to the top, and then you skim it off.
Yeah,
and
that's a skim.
That's the skimmed fat. So that's tallow. And then you could, in theory, just use this on your body.
Well, because it's full of collagen.
Yeah.
It's an oil that doesn't break if when heated. Yeah.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it be heavy for the facial?
Heavy for the face. So I was using tallow on my face for a long time, and I honestly didn't feel anything negative from it. I really felt it was beneficial to my skin, and partly maybe because I have that tendency towards dehydration. But
I do too, but I think
a facialist that I know who is like very high in her field, she doesn't think it's good for the face. She's like, it's fine for the rest of your body.
I see.
But she thinks it's not great for your face. And she actually thinks it might like contribute towards sun damage.
Should I face this red light at me?
A bit more. Turn it around.
Just like at me?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I need this.
There you go.
Because then it's even.
Yeah.
Oh, the neck too. I love this so much.
I know.
You have no idea.
It's really warming as well. So even
it's warm.
On a cold day, it just feels so nice to sit in front of it.
It feels like a little heater.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I say, it's really good for injuries and anything. Even when my kids are sick now, I'll put the red light on them if they've got a cough or a fever, whatever it is.
Yeah, I was listening to this summit that's called the Ageless Summit. And of course, they're all Americans. And the lady was saying about red light therapy that it's from a natural thing from our sun that we get, that we go outside. And this is how it when it soaks into your skin, it helps rejuvenate. And hence they say it's so healthy to be outside. Yeah. And it's really healthy to get sun in any like rising and setting kind of. So I'm not sure of the scientific part of it. They did go over all the scientific stuff, but yeah, it was quite eye-opening. Go, oh wow, it does work. And they showed why it works, why red light therapy does work.
I mean, I'm a big advocate for sun. I don't use sunscreen, and I obviously practice reasonable sun care in terms of I'm not out there frying myself in the middle of the day, but I am trying to get as much tanning as possible. And you know, sun's God's gift to us, really, as far as I'm concerned.
So that's funny because I went to that dermatologist lady and she said to put sunscreen on my face. And I said, but we need it to soak up for our skin and for our eyes and for our body.
And mental health.
Oh, yeah. Let's not forget about that. Because that's a big one.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, well, that doesn't make sense. And she goes, well, people get melanoma. I go, yeah, but I don't understand.
So I don't agree with that. I mean,
I don't either, but
so
tell me your side of it.
So I'm into German new medicine as a look at what sickness is relevant to us in terms of our emotional conflicts, what we've been through. And German new medicine is a massive topic. I don't think it's the right thing to go into right now, but it is science-based and backed up by brain scans and all the rest of it. And I'll give you a celebrity version that for me is a perfect example. So melanoma, they say, is a wall, right? So any skin stuff so a surface level skin, things like an eczema or psoriasis, something like that, is to do with separation conflicts, either wanting to be separated from someone or, you know, wishing you weren't separated from someone. But a deeper level skin disorders are attack conflicts. And so if you have, for example, a melanoma on your face, you have built a wall effectively against an attack. So your body has protected you. Now, one of the key things in German new medicine, please forgive my dog barking outside.
It's okay.
Is listening to the language that we speak for ourselves in terms of I'm sick to my stomach or I can't swallow that thought, you know, and often with a melanoma on the face, you might say, I've been slapped in the face. Now, Khloe Kardashian got melanoma on her face within 6 months or so of her partner cheating, having a baby with someone else. I mean, she was slapped publicly across the face, effectively. And if you looked at the timing of her, she's had it twice now, and the timings of both have coincided with such events in her life. So for me, there's no coincidence in that. And it also is validated by the German new medicine science, backs it up. So I don't have a problem with sun. I think sunscreen in itself is usually completely toxic.
Yes, it is.
I do have one sunscreen that I have, which is upstairs, but I can't remember the brand of it right now, which is really clean, and I will only use it. My son skin is more sensitive.
Right.
My daughter tans like, oh my God, so easily. I'm so jealous. And he could occasionally have like a little reddening that's a bit too far on his shoulders, just his shoulders. So I might occasionally, if we're forced to be out at a certain point, put a little bit of that on his shoulders as a protection for a day or two until it's settled and tanned, and then he won't need any more of it. So that's the most sunscreen that I would use. But I think most sunscreens are toxic, and certainly are inhibiting. You need the sun to have the vitamin D. Yes. You need the vitamin D for your body's health and for your mental health.
That's right. It is. Yeah, we don't wear sunscreen in my house, but we do because we're outside playing sports all day, and too much sun exposure is not great either, but we do use the cleaner versions and put that face and ears because my son tends to burn on the ears. Mine's the nose.
Yeah.
But I mean, California, I had convertibles and I'm driving around Southern California with top off, but I am half Mexican, so I tan quite easily anyway.
I think the key is looking at all the other cultures that live in sunshine all the time.
That's right.
Those cultures, they will not be lying out in the middle of the day. They will, be out and about, or they'll be siestaing at the really hottest times. And that's just sensible sun exposure.
That's right.
So using that, obviously, if you are in an industry, if you're a builder and you're forced to be out working hard in the midday sun, you might need some sunscreen.
Yep. And the thing is too, even in Southern Cal, the Mexican who goes out into the fields to pick, and they're dark skin already, but they're out in the 100-degree, well, I don't know what it is here. It's hot. But they're wearing coverings or wearing long sleeves just so they don't get too much sun exposure.
Yeah.
But it's so hot. I don't see how they can do that. It's
I mean, in theory, they shouldn't be working in those hours. This is such a modern day construct. And really, we should be looking at creating a better timing system for our work so that we're not out in the sun in those times, and that we can just be out and enjoy it and not have to cover up and enjoy the
well, when you live in Southern Cal in a sunny place, before I moved here to the UK, I run from the sun. And that first year, I guess, of lockdown, it was a really great summer. We had a really hot summer. And you know what I was doing? I was running from it. I was hiding instead of going out into it, not realizing the winters are really long, really cold. And when I first moved out to this area along the river in Richmond, everyone sits to get some sun exposure. And the first time I moved here, I'm laughing. Oh my God, look at these people. And then guess what? The next summer, I'm out there sitting with them. Because then I realized, wow, you do need the sun exposure.
I say that to my kids. I'm just going to bring the dog in.
Yeah.
I say that to my kids that they need to top up massively in the summer. Like I'm not letting them stay inside all day in the summer.
No, we got to be out.
It's got to last us the winter. That's what I say to them.
There you go. You're done. I'm done. Now I can wipe my face clean and pretty up with makeup. And off I go, and then go to the gym with makeup. That doesn't make sense, does it?
No, but you never know who you might meet.
Yeah, well.